Hello, 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 hello. Today is, I believe it's part five, yes, awesome, of this amazing, beautiful series. Um, we are doing the DLC Archangel today, and then after we're done with that, we're going to start our restart of all the episodes to do a clean sweep, get all the achievements, make sure we have all the, because I believe, besides the mushroom powder, which I believe is on episode 2, we just have to get through episode 1 through 4 and find all of the salvage and, oh well, no, I guess we have to complete the game with all the things, but we have to find every single piece of salvage and data logs. So, let's get into it.
And in politics, the Secretary General and other high-ranking UN administrators are on Luna for a security summit. We await the official briefing later tonight. Deputy Undersecretary Christian Avasarala has been sequestered to an undisclosed Earth location
Her name is
for
Christian?
emergency government operations.
Archangel is arriving. Stand by for resume post. Ma'am, if you need anything at all, you can...
That's fucking rude. Also, Atlas.
So this is the Secretary General's hideaway.
The fuck?
Nishan, where the fuck are you?
Good morning.
Bro, she sounds like she's fucking gargling.
You mean my descent? I'm being guarded like a fucking war prisoner. What do you think?
She sounds like
another assassination plot?
What the
Could
hell?
be any damn thing. With everyone on Luna for the summit.
Bro, why does she sound like someone going like this? Sounds like somebody trying to mimic someone with a deep voice. They're just like.
And I'm suddenly the highest ranked official on the planet.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Sure. It doesn't mean a shit. But at least it's a chance to annoy my enemies. Where is your voice coming from anyway? I don't see a comms link. What in the flying fuck?
Apologies for the dramatic reveal. I know how you dislike me pinging your terminal all day. This seemed to be a workable solution. I also took the liberty of having security bring down some of your personal items.
Jesus. How long do you think I'll be down here? Okay, messages.
And Admiral Crusoe has sent an urgent message about a situation near Juno. And Undersecretary Mendez is still hounding you about the reorganization plan.
That's all?
No, there's also a message from Callisto.
Oh my god, is it about a protocol?
Yes, it reached your receiver about 45 minutes ago. I forwarded it to your hand terminal.
Okay, go back to your dock.
Why does that sound like Seth Green?
I need
Alright,
to
hold
check
on.
my messages on the computer.
The fuck you do?
It's been a long time since Charnable called.
What? Chartable. Listen to the message.
It's me. They lifted the comms embargo, and I wanted to say hey. I
Hi.
haven't heard from you in a few days. And, well, I'm worried. You took the news about Marie badly. She's not what you think she is. She's not a terrorist. She's fighting for justice for ordinary people who are caught in the crossfire. I know you say I distract myself from what's important, but, well, this is important. She is. To me.
Your girlfriend's a terrorist?
I love you, and I miss you. Keep me in your prayers, and talk soon.
Stupid boy. This is no time for romance.
This goes up. This goes up. This goes left. This goes up. This goes over here. Nope, wrong button. Nope, wrong button. This one goes this way. This one goes this way. This one goes that way. Up, down. Boom. 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 Boom.
I leave this here until I know what it opens.
Seriously, I'm not trying to make fun of her voice, but holy poop ball.
Some fucking admiral, and that
Oh, wait.
sweet child. The United Nations did not send you all the way across the solar system to get laid. We love to hear from you, but I expect updates on your health and safety, not on your damn love life. Listen to me, because I won't say it again.
Get yourself tested or forget the girl.
Go to the nearest medical clinic and get tested. The Fu STD panel. Those outer planet whores are the worst in the system. If discretion is required, forward the bill to me, and let this be the last we speak of it. Now, go. I'm sure there is something more important you should be doing. And be safe, my sweet boy. Make us proud.
Wow. Wow.
Some fucking admiral, and that...
Undersecretary Avasarala. With Fleet Admiral Hold indisposed on Luna, we've been instructed to defer to you for matters of lawful jurisdiction. At 1800 hours, the MCRN battleship Ramses II entered Juno moonspace. We have hailed the Ramses II 3 times, and we are now within our rights to seize the vessel. However, I've been ordered to seek your go-ahead on all matters in the belt, regardless of urgency or severity. Seeing as you are a civilian administrator, I urge you to trust your military officers to make the right decisions. I eagerly await your response, but I must warn you, if we do not receive orders soon, we will be forced to engage. Admiral Krusko, out.
Civilian administrator, my ass. Brass prick. This Krusko seems damn sure of himself. That makes me even less confident of his assessment. I better look into it myself before responding. Still need to speak to my...
Christian, I hear you're working out of the bunker today. Is it as ostentatious as everyone says?
Only thing missing is a chandelier. I hear you were looking for me.
Ah, yes. Listen.
Bro, her voice sounds crazy.
Operations is invaluable, of course.
And yet,
the Belter threat calls for greater scrutiny. It should be the work of a committee, one that I'm shocked hasn't formed earlier. Anyway, the Security Council is planning a vote on the issue.
What issue? The issue of whether to strip me of my powers and throw the belt into chaos?
I know big changes can be challenging, especially when you've been in the UN for so long. But this is a move to protect our people.
Is it really? This is a power play.
Of course. But I can't help but wonder who will be in charge of this new committee.
Well, that's for the Security Council to decide. My name has...
Oh, there it is.
Listen, maintaining peace in the belt is more than one person can accomplish. Everyone is finally acknowledging all the work you do.
By taking my job?
Oh, don't think of it that way. If you excuse me, I've got another call. Always a pleasure.
This prick. What's this? Who's Nishan?
My father's a statue. Nishan thought of everything.
Good morning, my love. You look absolutely ravishing. It's true I cannot see you, but I've learned that it's safer to assume. If I was with you, I wouldn't be able to stop from sweeping you into my arms and carrying you away. But alas, I'm not. And we'll have to settle for your bishop.
You
Your move,
prick.
darling.
My dear Arjun,
Attack.
have you learned nothing? I'm always playing a different game than you expect. Ask your king what I mean. I would much rather play a very different game. Sadly, I have been locked in a bunker by some idiot bureaucrats. But when I return home, you should block out your schedule.
I mean, I don't know, bro. If that was the woman I loved, I could probably, I don't know, her voice is kind of grating. Meditate. I don't understand why bureaucrats would ever...
So this is where our discretionary funds have gone. To feather an
Yeah,
underground
to make
nest.
plants. Yeah. Ah. Buddha. Prayer. Shanapal, Juno. I don't know who Juno is. Who's
Protect
Shanapal?
Shanapal from his own foolish
Oh, it's my kid.
interests. Give me the strength to solve this clusterfuck around Juno.
Okay.
I never thought I'd miss the real Nishan, but this little gadget creeps me out. I have something special for you to work on.
Of course. What do you need?
My son is in contact with a girl on Ganymede. Marie Esperon.
Is she a UN official? A Martian diplomat?
She's a Belter activist.
Oh.
I know the basics. Enough for me to wholeheartedly disapprove of her. But this girl could be using my son for his UNN access.
Are we
We're trying to
opposed
recruit
because
her.
she's a belter, or are we opposed because she's an activist?
I see, Madam Undersecretary. I'll make the appropriate inquiries.
Thanks.
I'm going to need everything you have on Mendez.
Frankly, he's a pretty open book. Son of diplomats, top of his class at the UNS, spotless record.
I know his type.
He may be young and shiny, but I have seen his kind before. Small dicks, big ambitions.
Massive ambitions, if he's facing off against you.
Tell me about that shit-eating admiral.
I have his file here, but something is off. Gaps in command, sealed records.
He's well connected or he's corrupt.
So Cusco has powerful friends who like to cover up his mistakes. No wonder he's not afraid of me.
Let me do some digging. It might be nothing, but it couldn't hurt.
Alright.
As if Earth were big enough to worry about.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Capital Planet, Martian Congressional Republic, Martian Homeworld. I don't know if it's just me, but playing this game really has me in the mood to play more Infinite Warfare, because you're just fighting against Mars.
Cloaking their military overreach in promises of protection. A classic Martian trick.
Likely in response... Name, Operation Silent Wall, classification secret. Likely in response to the recent uptick of violence in the Belt, the MCRN has launched a sweeping campaign to combat piracy in all territories and systems under its direct control. This initiative is being called Operation Silent Wall. The UNN intelligence officials have been formally briefed on the campaign's mission objectives, and senior leadership, with approval of the Secretary General, have pledged their tacit support. In its first action as part of Operation Silent Wall, the MCRN has dispatched the MCRN Donager from Mars to Deimos, under the command of Captain Teresa Yao. Okay. Interesting.
Why not? If someone offers you a favor, it's best to take advantage.
MCRN ship inventory, classification confidential, forwarded message to UN Secretariat senior intelligence staff. It has come to my attention that members of the Security Council may be interested in the latest ship inventory surveys for the Phobos and Deimos shipyards. These logs are available for anyone of level 7 clearance or higher. Please advise. UNN threat analyst Kotyar Ghazi. Okay. Earth, Luna. Lunar colony, R&D, civilian transport.
If only meteors would silence some of the blowhards in the UN.
Name, micrometeor disrupts satellite arrays. Classification confidential. Scientists from the Mikazuki Communications, assisted by astronomers at the University of Luna, have identified micrometers? Micrometeors as the culprit behind the spate of recent disruptions in surface and orbital tight beam traffic. According to Dr. Varina Gage of the University of Luna's Laser Science Laboratory, an unusually high number of micrometeor showers have significantly abraded the Moon's satellite system array, which is responsible for successful tight beam transmissions. Mikazuki Communications has assured the UNN that updates to software and upgrades to protective measures are both forthcoming. I'm assuming tight beam transmissions are like somehow faster than normal transmissions. Headquarters, governmental body.
The OPA should know better.
What
This will come
the hell was
back
that?
on them tenfold.
Heightened security measures after OPA threats, confidential, despite recent efforts to intensify naval intelligence and intelligence gathering and bolster terrestrial security. Commandant of the United Nations Marine Corps, General Hayden McCourt, has issued a system-wide security review of all UN facilities in the northeastern sector of the North American Trade Zone. Threats to members of the UN Security Council have risen exponentially since the localized uprisings on Hajia, Black Sky, and Ceres unknown. Officers of the UNMC and UNN will be implementing adjustments to existing security measures. Capital Planet, United Nations, Human Homeworld, Sol System.
10%. Why not just ask for a pony in every household? Useless posturing.
Okay. Politicians promised to raise BA, classification confidential. In a surprising announcement, representatives of the Elevation Coalition have revealed the details of a closed-door deal regarding an increase in basic assistance benefits. The proposed deal names more than 50 prominent political figures who have publicly pledged their support for an increase in the basic assistance dole. Sponsors seek a 10% raise over the next 5 years. The Office of the UNN Secretary General has not yet issued a response. Okay. Outer planets.
We keep pushing farther and farther out. God knows why.
I forgot there's a asteroid belt in between Jupiter and us. Titan Colony Private Resort Complex. Interesting. Tourism and agriculture.
I hope these fools realize that black markets are to be managed, not eliminated.
I mean, it is extra money in your pocket. Name, black market crackdowns. Classification secret. Vector Security CIO Zeb Bucheri has notified UN authorities on Titan of the firm's plan to rid several black market sites in the cities of Jingpo and Bosnia. A recent rise in traffic of illegal goods has caused a troubling crime wave that has local governments looking for answers. UNN assets are monitoring Vector's actions closely, as the firm was only recently acquitted of excessive force, indiscriminate use of riot control, and manslaughter charges from their involvement in previous disputes. Ganymede. Agriculture.
In a perfect world, everybody gets what they need. But the belt is far from perfect.
New domes inflame local tensions. Classification official. According to a recent press release, Ganymede Station Collective, the Ganymede Station Collective has entered into a long-term diplomatic contract with Zai Tamyan Agriculture Concern for the construction of 2 new domes on the lunar surface. Groundbreaking is expected to commence in early 2355. Some local political factions, primarily groups associated with a non-violent pro-Belter platform, have lobbied to stop the partnership. Their resistance is due to the fact that Belter households receive only 10% of locally sourced crops, despite making up 65% of the total population. Representatives of the GSC and the X-TAC have not commented on their tensions. Callisto. Mining and shipyards. Interesting.
What a mess. I pray Charlotte isn't the one who has to clean it up.
Terrorism threat in wake of negotiation breakdown. Classification secret. After recent negotiations with the Jovian Transit Union After recent negotiations with the Jovian Transit Union failed to produce a new work contract, incidents of terrorism have risen. All incidents have been property focused so far. In East Block Level 4, a water filter was disabled and stripped for parts. In East Block Sublevel B, an assembly line was firebombed. UNN forces have been put on alert, while MCRN forces are believed to be monitoring the situation as well. That's where our sun is. The belt.
The belt, a.k.a. my never-ending headache.
There's got to be more rocks in there, because I don't feel like that's all. Okay, we got Tycho Station, we got Ramesses II, we got Juno, and we have Vesta. Vesta mining colony. Alright.
A known opiate terrorist meeting with Martian agents. This could be interesting.
UN Red Notice. Classification secret. UN authorities on Vesta have issued a red notice for Quill Caldera, known lieutenant of the Voltaire Collective, a radical faction of the Outer Planets Alliance. Caldera was spotted in Vesta Station, meeting with operatives of the MCRN Covert Operations Division. Family name Caldera, forename Quill Isaac. Am I supposed to be remembering the yellow things? Caldera, MCRN. I think I'm supposed to be remembering the yellow. Hold on, what was it? It was...
What a mess.
Incidents of terrorism have risen. Okay. Jonian has increase in... Okay. Tycho Station. It's a shipyard, station construction, and... industry. Location, the asteroid belt.
One can only imagine what we could have done with all that wasted Mormon money.
Mormon money? As in the religion? Nauvoo main drum completed. Classification confidential. In a triumph for its shipwrights and a huge step toward legitimacy for its upstart administrators, Tycho Station has announced the completion of the primary rotation drum for its central construction project, the LDSS Nauvoo. Many were skeptical of Fred Johnson's intention to enter into a long-term agreement with Mormon elders headquartered on Earth. However, the resulting deal has proven to be both monetarily beneficial and technologically innovative. At approximately 2,500 meters in length, propelled by an unprecedented 8 G4000 series Epstein drives. The Navu's rotating interior drum will enable its crew of 4,000 to thrive during its century-long journey beyond the Sol system to its destination in Tau Ceti. I'm sorry, it's going to one place and it's going to take 100 years to get there? Okay. Juno. Demilitarized zone. Admiral Carmine Crusoe is currently there.
Martians are fresh. But a move like this requires serious balls. I don't like it.
Why would they enter a heavily guarded demilitarized zone with a single warship? It doesn't add up.
Rogue MCRN warship classification secret. UNN intelligence has detected an anomalous MCRN warship on a projected flight path with Juno orbit. The vessel's position has been logged and verified by Juno Flight Security, the UNN Jupiter Fleet Command, operations on Ganymede, and the UNN Josie Wales in orbit around Juno. Early data mining has identified the warship as the MCRN Ramesses II, a 2040 make Donninger-class battleship that was previously stationed near Io. Its mission is unknown. UNN Jupiter Fleet Command recommends a threat level assessment escalation to Orange, requiring consultant with members of the UNN Secretariat. Okay. Donninger-class battleship 500 meters long, 2,500, okay, 250,000, thank you, 250,000 tons dry weight, which means, I'm assuming, when it's in gravity. Jovian system, Juno orbit, interesting.
Based on the velocity, the Ramses doesn't appear to be any immediate threat to Juno.
All the more reason to keep assessing and avoid making a mistake, right?
Yeah. RA, 1 hour and 56 minutes and 30 seconds. December plus 10:03:1. What? I don't know what that means. Velocity 1G, crew 1158, active personnel, mission unknown. Okay, so it's not predicted to go towards wherever the fuck it's supposed to go. Or wherever the fuck they think they're going. So we should just pull back and observe, because we don't know what the hell's going on. Is that a sextant?
Admiral Crusoe.
Diplomatic. Aggressive? Diplomatic.
The Jupiter fleet is under your command, and
Whoa!
I have no intention of disputing your authority. However, I have reviewed the logs for the Ramses II, and I see no direct threat to Juno Station or the Jupiter fleet. Whatever the Martians are doing with that ship, it remains a mystery. One I intend to solve.
Okay. Make drinks at a bar. Hold on. Dude, play chess against me anymore?
If only everything was as straightforward as chess. In politics, the rules are always changing.
Why don't we fix ourselves?
Am I ready to unwind?
Yeah. I got nothing else to do. The objective was make myself a drink.
Mars, Earth, the belt. Your own damn children. It's all too much to control.
Okay. Wait.
Shit.
Wait, hold on. Was that a holographic outside that was being projected on the window? Because if so, That's kind of fucked. Yeah, I'm not even outside. Oh, you know what? That actually makes more sense. I mean, we are in a bunker, so yeah.
Madam Deputy Undersecretary, I received a new update from the Director of Operations. Stand by.
The time window for restoration of services has been extended indefinitely.
What the hell does that mean?
Does the Director of Operations happen to report to Undersecretary Mendez?
Yes, D.O. Tanaka is a direct report.
This is no accident. Mendez is trying to block me out of the vault.
Forgive me, Madam Deputy, but isn't that a little paranoid?
He'll stop at nothing.
His attempt to reorganize the Security Council would leave me powerless. He will stop at nothing to make it happen.
Whatever's causing it, we won't get much done without power.
You underestimate me, Nishan. My electrical engineering degree wasn't just for show. Word of this gets out, I'll have your testicles as paperweights.
Understood, Madam Deputy Undersecretary.
I learned a few things besides networking at Kano Polytech. Let's hope I remember them.
I don't want to be that guy, but why would restoring the power, okay, I'm assuming we're top, okay, so we're top left, and we're trying to get down to the other yellow thing. Okay, so that goes there, and then that goes nowhere, that goes there, which goes to here, which then goes up here, which goes to here. This one has two different ones, that goes nowhere, so then we go to this one here, which then goes to this one, which goes to this one, which goes to this one, which goes to this one. Okay, so connect right, connect down, connect, connect right, connect right again, go down, go left, go down, yeah, connect, connect. This one is go left, and this one is connect.
Well done, Madam Undersecretary.
What can I say? I live to impress you, Nishan.
I mean, if that's all it takes to get a fucking electrical engineering degree, I can figure that out too.
But it's limited. Any news from the outside world?
The Security Council vote will proceed as planned, but you are scheduled to address the delegates first. The Ramses 2 is still off course near Juno, and the intervention window is closing. You've received another message from Admiral Kruzko, and you should be able to contact him again.
That won't mean shit if I can't make him listen. Did you find any dirt on him?
I'm afraid not. Of course, if the Secretary General weren't indisposed, he might share whatever unsealed files he might have.
He's safe. I like this dark side of you, Nishan.
I learned from the best, Madam Undersecretary.
I wonder how much Nishan gets paid.
My darling, while I would gladly carve up my schedule for you, it sounds like you might not be home anytime soon. I'm not surprised that foolish men think that they can control you, and I pity them greatly. I just heard from Shanapal. All things considered, he's faring well. I credit your fighting spirit, which I trust won't be too wounded by the loss of this pawn.
Faring well? Have you heard what your son is doing on Callisto?
Bro, imagine fighting during a chess game.
I must admit, of all the disasters I'm dealing with, it is our son that worries me most. All the time we spent raising him, and what does he do? Falls in love on a rock in the middle of space.
I mean,
Talk
if you
to
think
him,
about
Angel.
it, that's what we're all
If
doing.
he can't change his mind, no one can.
That's what we're all doing, honey. We're all falling in love on a rock in space called Earth. Should we meditate again? I mean, we already got the achievement. This time we're just sitting. I have a feeling that's going to be used for the safe. I mean, it does say key.
Go back to your base and face the wall. It's called plausible deniability, for fuck's sake.
Deniability of what?
Good drone.
Good drone. You mean that in the mechanical sense, or in like he's a minion safecracker? Oh, new cover agents. Agent Carol, codename Jazz. Location Mars. Defense Minister, Korshav's household staff. Latest report: Defense Minister has 2 mistresses and listens to Belter Punk while exercising. Is that a problem? Well, the punk, not the mistresses. Long-term implications, none. Short-term implications, none. Revisit options for assigning agent to Prime Minister's staff. Agent Allen, codename Calypso. Location Mars. Martian Cabinet janitorial staff. Latest report. MCRN considers all joint UN MCR protectorate planets and settlements as their rightful jurisdiction. Conversations overheard that any efforts at co-governance are acquiescing to Earth's supremacy. Long-term implications: the potential Martian takeover of Mercury and Venus. Short-term implications: the potential Martian takeover of Eros, Juno, and all other joint stations in the belt. Agent Morrison, codename Disco. Location: Ceres Station, Star Helix Precinct. Latest report: increased local Griga presence on the docks. Star Helix is reporting fewer arrests than last quarter. Possible bribes. Crusoe file. Carmen Crusoe, United Nations Naval Fleet Command, UNN Jersey Whales, Jupiter Fleet. Disciplinary action, censor, admonishment. Ensign Crusoe was seen in the Dashi Haughty lounge on UN headquarters. He was in the company of 2 women who had not been properly screened upon entrance, and found in possession of several grams of pixie dust. Records sealed on the request of Captain Lorenzo Crusoe. Who's Lorenzo Crusoe? 10-day suspension of duty. Lieutenant Crusoe failed a routine drug test. Records sealed on the request of Captain Lorenzo Crusoe. Censure, reprimand. Commander Crusoe was seen in the distinguished Hyacinth lounge on Ceres in the company of 3 women, overheard loudly discussing his previous missions. Records sealed on the request of Captain Lorenzo Crusoe. Oh wait, hold on. In this one, he's an ensign, but yet his records were sealed. Oh, maybe he did this later in his military career? That would be the only thing that made sense. Unless he has like a brother. 10-day suspension of duty. Vice Admiral Crusoe was involved in an unsanctioned skirmish with a Belter rock hopper that flew into UNN airspace. Records sealed in the interest of UNN security. Interesting. In the event of full-scale military... Top secret protocols in the event of full-scale military engagement with Mars. Contents. Martian military analysis. Scenarios. Martian first strike. Analysis of potential first strike targets. Scenarios. Earth preemptive strike. Contingencies. Environmental collapse. Overview of missile defense. Scenarios. Martian innovations and technology. Scenarios. The belt as theater of conflict. Oh, wait, hold on.
It's almost optimistic to
shit.
think we could fuck up this planet more than we already have.
Didn't realize there was more. Top secret protocol is the inventor of large-scale environmental collapse contents, overview of population centers and risk management, implementation of seawalls and limitations, carbon capture, research and setbacks, food shortage and famine, large-scale evacuation, Luna, aka Operation Moonshot, Mercury, Venus terraforming evacuation, aka Operation Rock, Cloud Cities, a post-mortem analysis, Mars first strike evacuation, aka Operation Hard
If
Place.
we were wasting our time planning for alien contact, at least we are being honest about it.
In the event of encounter with extrasolar life form, step 1, find God. Okay. Step 2, verify the accuracy of any proof of extrasolar life forms. Rule out all possibility of Martian interference or counter-espionage, advanced Martian technology, radio frequency manipulation, costumes, and prosthetics. Step 3, begin diplomatic overtures with Mars, aka Operation Devil You Know. Conduct a full overview of Martian weapons and begin consolidation efforts. Continue to evaluate for signs of Martian involvement in a large-scale hoax before weapons consolidation. Step 4, assemble a team of linguists, exobiologists, and faith leaders and attempt communication. Okay. Were there more files on this? Oh, no. No, it wasn't. Okay.
As
Was that all?
if we were wasting our time planning for alien contact. At least we are being honest about it.
Okay, let me look at Crusoe again. Women, drugs, women, skirmish. Gotcha. Women, drugs, women, skirmish. What is this? Check hand terminal messages. Oh, Ashanti, whatever the hell our last name is. Mom, I probably don't need to tell you why I'm writing. After everything the two of you have been through, you're giving him a hell over a girl? Really? For a diplomat, you certainly know how to burn your bridges. Char's in a bad place, so you need to go easy. We've been messaging since the deployment as far back as Luna, and he's been hurting that whole time. Not that he'd ever let you see that. I've met his new girlfriend, Marie. She's not what you think. Sharp as a razor, and doesn't take shit from anybody. You'll probably like her if you weren't already convinced you never will. Be a good mother and lay off the guy. Oh, and swing by sometime. Your grandchildren want to see you, and they're the ones in charge. Love, Ash. I mean, if I had the choice to say anything positive, I would, but I don't, so... I did check the hand terminal. Man.
Hi, Mom. It's me again. 2 messages in one day.
Ah.
Must be a new record, right? So, we're gearing up for a mission. I don't know where yet. I never do, but I wanted to reach out. What you said about Marie, that was pretty low. Even for you. She's important to me, Mom. You both are. That's why I want to be honest about my feelings.
Okay.
Just don't push me away, okay? Call me back when you get a chance. I'd love to hear from you before we deploy.
Can I say something positive? Oh.
You must stay safe and return to us soon. You have an important job to do, and I trust you to do it well. However...
It's your life.
I may have spoken too harshly about your infatuation with this Marie. She cannot be all bad if you like her. But keep your head in the here and now. The belt is a dangerous place, and you can never let your guard down. In that way, it's like politics. I love you desperately.
That's good. I like this message.
Your face again soon. Semper Fi, my sweet boy.
I like that.
Hi, Mom. It's
Okay.
me again.
No, stop.
2 messages in one day.
Stop.
Must be a
Don't
new
talk.
record.
Ah, fuck.
So, we're gearing up for a mission. I don't know where yet. I never do, but
I have to wait till he's
I
done
wanted to
talking.
reach out. What you said about Marie, that was pretty low. Even for you. She's important to me, Mom. You both are. That's why I want to be honest about my feelings. Just don't push me away, okay? Call me back when you get a chance. I'd love to hear from you before we deploy.
Okay.
Oh, Christian, I was just about to call you. The council has set the date for the reorganization vote. It's today, in full assembly.
And I don't suppose you'd consider a postponement for the council member who's working from a hole in the ground.
Oh, believe me, I asked, begged even. But there's too much momentum.
From you. I'll find the votes.
My position clear to you. I am sure I can make it to the other councilors as well.
Oh, of course. But the timing is, well, you should get on people's calendars as soon as you can.
Jeffrey, I like you. You're ambitious. And you have balls. That's why I am telling you to cancel the vote. You don't want to go up against me.
Christian, you are an inspiration. I've looked up to you for, well, my whole career.
I bet that's a lie.
But this motion is moving forward, and last I counted, you were 3 votes short.
Oh, I'll get those votes.
I've populated your screen with 5 delegates whose votes may be winnable. You should call them and see where they stand.
Very good. Still need...
Okay. Admiral Krusco.
Secretary, this is Admiral Krusco. I'm afraid the situation near Juno has reached its inflection point. The Martians are now openly flouting system law, and this act
What does that mean?
cannot go unanswered.
What does that mean, openly flouting?
Desire for caution in your temporary position.
Okay, you
But that
cunt.
is no excuse for indecision. No orders have been issued, but I cannot guarantee the obedience of my captains. They understand that lives are at stake, and they are only human. I implore you to
Everyone's
take the orders
human.
as soon as possible.
Oh my god.
Signing off.
This asshole won't respect me unless I make him.
Fucking send reply.
Admiral Krusco, here are your orders. You will remain in place. You will not intercept the MCR and Ramses 2. Understand, this is not a request, and I owe you no explanation. I've also been reviewing your sealed personal file. It reads like a fucking tabloid. Sex, nepotism, cover-ups. It would only take one word from me to have it unsealed and all over the news tonight. I will await your confirmation of these orders.
Bro, I get that we're... That's cool. I get it that we've been in a fucking bunker in a room this entire time, but tell me how she feels as powerful as fucking Kamina, and she's not even outside fighting pirates. Major Deputy Dunning.
This is Deputy Governor Dunning.
Natalie is Christian.
I should have known.
As a family.
How are you, my friend? And what about your husband and those delightful children?
Chris, if I thought you gave a shit about my family, we'd both be in a
fuck.
different line of work. Now, what do you need?
It's the Security Council vote. Can I count on you to reject the reorganization under Mendes?
I like you, Chris. But not enough for charity.
What do you want?
Shepherd Complex has a faulty filtration system, and it needs updating. But the funds are never there. See that Shepherd gets its new water tower, and I'll support you.
I'll see what I can do.
You're Christian Avasarala. I expect a lot more than that.
Ooh. Okay. So she wants me to support a water tower. Let's call this guy. Or person.
This is a surprise. To what do I owe the honor?
This is about the vote to reorganize the Security Council.
Bro, I need to...
I see. Well, Jeffrey Mendez is
I need to channel all my Frank Underwood power, bro. I need to whip these votes.
So
Okay.
I have your support.
If you make me one promise.
Maybe. I can't make promises, I give you my word.
I'm afraid I can't make you any promises, Director Singh.
I think I'm gonna fuck. Oh.
As of now, I will vote with you against the reorganization. However, whatever happens in negotiations, you cannot raise taxes.
Don't raise taxes,
If you plan a
gotcha.
tax hike of any kind, you will be calling Mendez Sir before the week is out. Do you understand?
No one wants that.
A more powerful Jeffrey Mendez is something nobody wants.
True, but power abhors a vacuum. If Mendez is stopped, who will step in to take his place? You?
I understand
If need
the
be.
situation, and I will make this work.
I appreciate the call, Madam Undersecretary. Good luck.
I don't want to be that guy, but the picture on my screen I feel like does not match the voice that I was talking to. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Okay, so this one wants a water tower. This one said he was going to vote against somebody. I wasn't paying attention. Don't raise taxes is what he wants. Okoro. I'm assuming this is a Japanese woman. Galen Okoro. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. Guy?
Sarala.
Ah, it is a
Okoro.
woman. Oh, she's black.
I've heard that you're undecided on the security reorganization.
Okay.
Only because I knew you'd show up here eventually.
Is she British? Don't patronize me.
Don't patronize me. The only reason you have a job is because I promised your boss a kickback from those mining subsidies.
That was a little aggressive.
I don't.
No, you listen. You sit in that chair because I made it happen. And now you're going to give me what I need.